Hi everyone. In the previous video we have dealt with Excel generation. In this video we are going to work with doc. I'm going to create a new row here, upload here. I have a doc template prepared. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, watch this. Here it is like this. That is the template itself. Here is the picture, var1, var2. And just like we did for Excel, field 1, field 2, field 3, the table that we want to fill in. So, notice, the images that you'll have in the template, they're packed inside the doc and will play absolutely fine. You'll also be able to add pictures directly by code, but that's about the same way it all works, just for Excel, just for doc. So, let's implement all this. We have var1, var2 and all the others. They're the same. So what are we doing here? We're changing the XLSX generator service to a doc generator service. It's a little bit unnecessary. Its parameters are the same. That is, template and data are mandatory parameters. Answer type and name. Well, optionally, if you don't have any, then file string will be returned in binary code. Name is needed only if you use answer type of file role type. Then name will be substituted into the variable name, which is returned in this file role, and so on. In data, we have two variables, value 1. Okay, something I misspelled a little bit. And value 2. And the same thing, we're making a spreadsheet, except we're making a table of 3 elements. And we don't use pictures. I'm not going to show pictures here anymore. They work exactly the same way. Okay, let's see. Let's go. Let's see what we got. There we go. Except I made a mistake. It's var1, not value 1. Yes, they're var1. Let's see. So we need to correct var1 and var2 here. Okay. Here we go again. Let's see. Okay, result. There we go. Great, we're replaced. If you have something formatted here, like bold here, the replacement is formatting preserved. There's nothing wrong with that. You can easily generate all sorts of different invoices, for example. Now here's the next story. We have one template, but we want to pass different values for 2 different clients, to generate 2 files at once. In order to demonstrate this, I will put a multiple value here. Multiply values. And now we can load one more file here. And pass one file here. So we can get 2 files here, filled with the same template, but with different data. We'll take data 1 here. And here we'll have some row list 1, like this. And we're going to do data 2. This is going to be data 2. Row list 2, respectively. This is row list 2. This is row list 1. And here we'll do, for example, some value 2 itself. And here will be something like 4, 5, 6, D, F, Y. And here will be some DFY. That's enough like that. And now what do? We have to insert this row here into data, so we get a sheet. That is, we have to have a data list. If we want to form several files according to one template. Accordingly, there will be a list of these files. And we make a list. Well, we need a data list. We do list create. You can any other ways to get this. Accordingly, we'll have from data 1 and item data 2. Data 2. This is what we're going to move, so that it looks a little bit more sympathetic. Now the next thing, we have a file here. Row returns 1 file. And now we have several files returned, so the return type will be a row list file. And now we don't need this list create, which we passed here to write to the file field, because we already have a row list here as an answer. And by the way, we can use the row list file as the response. In principle, even if we create one file, in this case we will have to pass to the data list exactly the list, that is, some list from one row, and then we cannot use additional. For example, Create list in order to write data to the file field. Often the raw list file is also used so that it can be sent, for example, to send an email message. So we're using a raw list file. And now the question is, what about names? If we set some name here, they all have some name, all the files that we create. If we don't set anything, it's going to be double underlined like this. So, in order for us to have reasonable names here, we have to do list names and write a list. So we'll put this somewhere at the end. Here's the list names. We have to make a list of these file names here. So some name 1 will be here and some name 2. Okay. Let's see. Hit it, go. We get 2 files. I'm going to download them both now, and we're going to look at both files. This is some name 1, so some title, some value, blah blah blah. That's all right. Some name 2, and this is some title 2, some value 2. So, accordingly, we have other parameters here. Okay, we're done with multiple files. Let me show you a story like this in the same video. It's not this, doc return, and not XLS, and we want a PDF. Like, it's something that's sent to the client without the ability to modify it. There's a setting in both the doc generator and the XLSX generator like PDF true. In this case, let's look at what happens. These docs will be returned and XLS will be turned into HTML first, and then PDF will be created from them. Let's download it, let's see the result, and we'll have some kind of PDF. Accordingly, PDF is not always translated the way it is formatted in Word or Excel. And so, of course, you have to experiment with it to find parameters that will match some reasonable image in the PDF. Because, once again, it's translated in stages, first into HTML and then into PDF. It's not the most super efficient way to do it. We'll probably try to improve it, so take a look at the moment you start using the services. See if things may already be working significantly better. You can directly generate PDF using the services function. Let's see. If we are just creating PDF here, we can use the service with PDF generator. And here we can choose what to transfer. File from the server. The path to the file is used in file string, content type. You'll need to specify that it's HTML, DOCX, or XLSX. And there's a PDF parameter here too, but it doesn't do true-false. Look in the documentation. It specifies exactly what the PDF parameters are. Says landscape, portrait, and some other parameters in there. It may be necessary to attach it to an email right away, rather than displaying it there for downloading or printing. Because there's a print function in Totem, but you can't send a print in the mail. If you want to send some kind of report to this supplier, for example, about the quality of the goods that you have taken into stock automatically, then you generate a PDF from the HTML template that you have and send it to him. Put it in the mail, and you send it. We're going to be in the next video breaking down how they're attached in the email. That's the end of doc generation. And we can move on to the next video about attaching these files to emails and making them available for download. See you later. Bye bye.